Combat in the Wild is brought to you in part by Mossy Creek Game Calls, Baines Army Store, Fortner Taxidermy, Jeb's Precision Chokes, the Hunter Cam Cradle, Dixie Mud Motors, Hog SWAT, Foul Mouth Retrievers, and Spectre Shot.
Tonight. Been seeing some pretty good deer out of this stand in the evenings. It's October 24th. Me and Joey gonna see if we can get one to come out on us this evening.
We got Corey hunting down the field in the bow stand. Doug saw a pretty good buck come. He saw several last night. He saw one good one come out down there. So maybe we can capture a double kill this evening with 2 different camera angles. We're gonna try to get it done.
Several deer came out to our left, like a buck pushed him out or something. We just looked up straight across from us and he stepped out behind the doe, making a scream across the street. Got ready, it looks like we got a pretty good shot on him. Wait, let's see what else happens.
We gave him a little while to sit, and we can go over there and see what we can find now.
I was sitting down there in that stand. It sounded like a dang dove shoot down here. 2 good deer. We went back and watched the video. The first one, great hit. Second one may be a tad low, but hopefully got the bottom of the heart. So we're finna go over here and see what we can find. Dove's gonna make a splash on his first film appearance. He didn't make it far, did he? He'd have been on the other side.
This is the first one that stepped out. We got him.
After a long tracking job.
Deer number 2 found. Alright, now you gotta talk again, bud.
Deer. Exciting.
You let that one walk yesterday?
I did. Passed up on this one yesterday. Thought about it all night last night. Decided to come back today. Wound up with 2 good deer.
2 good deer. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, the tip we'd like to give everybody at the end of this episode is all about shed hunting. Today is February the 16th, and it's that time. The bucks are starting to shed their antlers, and it's time to go out there and start looking for them. The biggest pointers we can give somebody when they're out shed hunting is, first, make sure you put in the time. The more time you spend walking and the more miles you put in, the better chances you're going to have of finding sheds. The biggest places we try to look for sheds actually are in food plots. We try to scout the deer towards the end of the season and try to find those areas where most of the deer are spending the late season, and that's going to be the pinpoint area we're going to be looking for the sheds. It might not be one of those heavily planted food plots you have. It might be some of those areas that have the more natural growth, which we found in the past. And the other thing is, we try to find the trails going in and out of the food plots. If you can find a good solid trail, because right now the deer are a little bit more patternable, they kind of go to like that early season type pattern. And what we'll do is we'll find those trails and we'll walk them back into the tree line. And if we can find sheds anywhere in that transition area all the way into where we can find thick bedding cover, and really try to comb through those areas well, because these sheds really do blend in. The ones that sit out in the sun do start to bleach out a little bit if they've been sitting longer, and they can be a little bit easier to spot. But when you get into the timber line, make sure to give it a good hard look. And always try to keep some binoculars with you also. They can be a great tool to cut down how much length you're going to have to end up walking to go check something to find out if it's a shed or not, because there's a lot of things out there that will fool your eye. So make sure to get out there, put in the miles, and go out there and try to find some of these sheds, because you know what, they're a great addition to have to any hunter. It helps you keep up with your deer, it lets you know which ones made it through, and also it gives you a good idea of just how big that buck was you were hunting. So good luck out there and happy shed hunting.
Well, I'm sure you know by now we're doing a weekly show this year. There's a few different ways you can stay up to date with what we're doing and make sure you catch these weekly shows.
That's right, Corey. You go to our Facebook page and like us on there. You also subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter.